I'm gonna miss this place so much.
Like, just every time you come here, there's someone different here, and there's something different going on, but it's still all my friends in the one spot. I guess that's what I'll miss. That's what I miss most. I just being myself with friends.
Obviously, Fleming Street has been a congregation of all of my friends over like 4 years. No matter what time of day, no matter what day it is, I suppose, you just rock up, things are happening, you're having fun.
I'm gonna miss coming here when I'm fucked up because I have nowhere else to go. I'm gonna miss the moldy toilet paper. I'm gonna miss seeing Harry all the time because you are a little gremlin.
My girlfriend was asking me a little while ago what the most recent time I cried was, and it wasn't that long ago, and it was here. Remember, we were really drunk, really wasted, and we were watching Avengers Endgame, and we brought all these people here to watch Avengers Endgame. Anyway, it was really, really good. And then Riley was driving me home, and Lily was in the front seat, and then Riley looked back at me, and I was just sobbing. I was just sobbing and crying, and I didn't know why. And Lily was like, "Oh, Carl, like, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, I was just so happy to watch a blockbuster with my friends." And they were just like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
Alright, recording. Jacob Stoner, one of our kings. Show us that crown.
Shake the crown, huh?
Now tell us.
I slept on the couch at Fleming Street for a long time. Pretty shit. But every now and then, Riley would sleep down the street at his girlfriend's house, and I would sleep in his room, which was great, except for this one part. So, Riley was sick as a fucking dog, right? He had a Mother Energy can next to his computer, gaming all day. The thing was fucking half full of phlegm, right? Anyway, I'm sleeping in his room, I'm playing a game of League, and I'm feeling a bit sluggish. So I take a sip of his Mother Energy, right? I had no idea he was fucking hocking fucking fat ghoulies in this fucking can, right? I take a swig of the can. As I'm half swig, as the can is from here to my mouth, I get flashbacks of Riley. As the phlegm, his phlegm, enters my mouth, my orifice, if you will, onto my tongue, I instantly dry reach and just run outside and vomit. It was the most disgusting consistency I've ever fucking felt in my life on my tongue. So fucked. And that's my phlegm mem. Boom.
I'm Rory. You probably know me already. Some call me the King of Fleming. I'm not going to refute that fact. So I'll tell a phlegm mem about the early days when we had the original 5. We had me, Riley, Ava, Eli, and Stoner living here. And we'd have a bit of a problem with our toilet. Okay? We used to have a sign that was days without clog, because the toilet used to get clogged a lot. Now, Eli's dad, Owen, was a fucking legend. He said, "Look, it's been clogged for long enough. We gotta find a permanent solution to this." So we made a mission to unclog phlegm. And we fucking did it. And here's how. Woo! So we started, we just tried plunging the fuck out of it. That didn't work. We ended up finding out that the pipe outside was clogged. So we had to get this fucking insane machine. It was like out of the Matrix. It was this sort of coil attached to an engine that sort of twisted its way through the pipe and cleared out everything that was in there. I think there was some roots coming in or whatever. But the issue was, the drain outside that we had to get into, it was deep, and it was full of just human waste. So just shit and piss all the way to the top. So we couldn't find the pipe that we needed to get to. So human waste was up to here, hole was down here. So we had to empty it down to about this level until we could clear it out. And no one would fucking do it, except for one man. So the tool I decided to use was a cup that was made for peanuts. And I got the cup, and I had to scoop out about, I want to say like 13 liters of shit out of the pipe. So I just started fucking going ham, fucking fisting this shit out with a little fucking peanut cup. Fucking us. Got all the shit out of there. It was a long saga. There was sort of one by one, the housemates would come out and sort of check on me. Sort of give me a thumbs up. You know, going well, mate, going well, mate. But I was on the sidelines. Eli was on the sidelines. He was given a lot of moral support. A lot of moral support, but I was the only one for the job. Got all the shit out of there. Figured it out. Got the fucking matrix screw down there. Cleared it out. But it just kept going. It just kept fucking going. We're like, holy shit, this shit's super deep. So to turn around, it took a while to turn around. We turn around, and the fucking machine is just about 3 meters high in the yard. It somehow bursted out underground, and it was just fucking flailing. And she was everywhere. She was. It was all over me, that's for fucking sure. And we cleared it out, and since then, 0 days. No, infinite days since Flem has clogged. And that's the story of Days Without Clog of Flem.
Worst moment of Fleming Street? Oh, it's definitely all the drugs I've done. I have made a fool of myself in this house far too many times.
What?
I'm actually not sure. Nothing immediately jumps out. Hey, well, you also came in at the very end, and first of all, fuck you, cunt. Literally, love you, dog.
Lights, camera, not action, I guess?
Last camera, slaction.
Can Zara get her ciggies? Or are you shooting right now?
Yeah,
We
but
were.
Huh?
We were.
Well, you don't want to say it. Yeah, you're fine.
I just try to have literally one moment on the fucking camera where I'm the star and you all come in. Please edit that out.
Fucking tab. Bong. Fucking caps, tabs, bong.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Late Night at Flem. I'm your host, Dylan Allen Smith, joined by my co-host, the wonderful Carl Davis. Carl, how are you feeling about this?
Personally, I think it's bullshit. Fleming Street shouldn't be disbanded. This is a conspiracy. This is just a slight against the people. This house is a haven for so many in the community, and it being disbanded is just a shocking strike against my people.
Yeah, I agree, Carl. I don't quite understand what you meant by your people. But I agree.
When I come here, it's truly gross. One memory when I came to visit you, Harry, and and you said, Helena, you can come look at my room if you want. And then you were like, oh, just be warned, I just vomited on my floor. And I was like, nah, I'm all good, Harry. I don't need to look at your room, it's all good. My best memory was you and Carl had like a fucking literal like 4-day bender, and I came out at like 8 a.m. and you were just kind of molesting my cat. Not really, but you guys were just like all over her being like, oh my god, Luna, you're the best. And I was like, what the fuck? And you guys couldn't even speak. You're like, yeah, we're up all night, so. And then you'd be like, do you guys want a Zan? And Rory and I'd be like, no, cunt. Not if it makes us into that. That is like fucked. Bless all the feminine energy that was ever in this house, because it really fucking needed it. Cut!
The reason I own a Shiwi is because of Fleming Street. And I will tell you why. One time I was here having some beers and some drinks, and as you know, this does make you need to go to the bathroom. Anyway, I looked to the bathroom, Harry's having a shower. We all know how long showers take. The desire to wee grows and grows. The boys are like, just wee on the lawn, wee on the grass. I can't do that. I don't have good enough aim. and I have some dignity, not much, but enough. At this point in the story, it's important to point out that Harry is a known narcoleptic. For those at home, that is like a Sleeping Beauty syndrome. You fall asleep quite easily. And Harry has fallen asleep in the shower. We're begging for someone to go and check on Harry, but everyone's like, oh, it's fine, he's just having a shower. It's fine. And we're like, a shower doesn't take fucking half an hour. Anyway, we finally convinced someone to go in there. I think it was Rory goes in and, opens the door. Harry's asleep. Bumhole covering the fucking drain. Water everywhere. Only toilet in the house. Harry feeds him in modafinil. Puts him to bed. But by that stage it was too late and I had already purchased a Shiwi on my phone. So that is my Fleming story.
We had a cat and we had to palm it off to you guys. Cheers for that. You helped us out a lot for that. Thanks for that. And I remember this night was a fuck night. It was about 11 p.m. Riley was like, oh yeah, I've got heaps of fucking MD back at my house. And we're like, oh yeah, we'll wait up for you. So he was like, oh, we'll probably be a couple of hours. We drank some coffee, did some Ritalin. Ridiculous, so stupid. I don't think Fing ended up coming till about fucking 8 or 7 in the morning or something like that. And fucking he got to Fleming Street, and then we pulled it out, and then by that time we were all just like, fuck man, I'm not even that keen anymore. It's like, fuck man. We busted it open, we fucking had a couple of dogs. We went home, and I just had the fucking worst day of my entire life. But fuck, I love Fleming Street, and this is a pretty sad story. Get down the dumps. But Fleming Street will always be there for everyone. And it was still a good night. It was a great night. But yeah, fuck man, the memories.
I had so much to say over there. And now that I'm in the chair, it's all just gone.
Fucking caps, tabs, balls.
So, I would like to bring up our first guest of the evening. He is a true blue sick cunt. Everybody, give it up for Yuri. Well, Yuri, how are you tonight, mate?
I'm incredible. Glad to be on the show.
Well, we're glad to have you here, mate. Glad to have
Tune
you
in
here.
often, and glad to say that I was on Fleming tonight.
All right, Yuri, don't suck my dick too much. Just kidding. So Yuri, tell me, what is your favorite memory of Fleming Street?
Walking in with Harry and Jean, and there's a bird inside, which Harry walks in and goes, oh fuck, there's a bird. Progresses to walk into his room, grabs his wallet and goes, alright boys, let's go to lunch. Makes no attempt to get rid of this bird. Shuts the door, keeping the bird inside. And we go to lunch.
Wow. I'm gonna miss this place so much. This interview is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Nah, just kidding. Look, Fleming Street. Fuck. What can I say about Fleming Street other than that? I have been to very few houses that have such a sense of, community and friendship. Everyone that's lived here has been an absolute G. I hold every single person that's lived in this house to such high regard, especially Harry behind the camera. The fact that he's doing this thing just shows just how special everyone here is. And I feel really, really privileged to be included and to be a part of this kind of, friendship circle. I feel a true sense of belonging, and I think in a world like that we're in, especially in 2021, shit like that is very needed for your mental health and your well-being. You need friends to get you through the hard times, and whatever I might be going through, Fleming Street will turn my worldview upside down, man. And I just want to say thank you to all the guys at Fleming and everybody who's part of this fucking crew. You're all fucking G's. I love you to death. I'll literally do anything for anybody. I fucking hope that even when Fleming moves on, the good times keep rolling. Cut.